Hey folks, Pastor Rocky Branch. Hope you're doing great today. Have you ever wondered when you're reading the Bible why there's so many references to Egypt and the children of Israel being set free, being let out of bondage? You know, you find that in the New Testament. You find it in a bunch of places in the Old Testament that God always reminds the people about the deliverance of Egypt. And that's very important because you and I play a major part in that with our success rate of serving God. You see, Egypt is a type of sin. And the bondage is a type of captivity. And when God led the children of Israel out of Egypt, He set them free. And you and I, if we've been saved, then we've been set free. But we have to remember where we were in order to appreciate where we are. You see, I was lost without God. I was in bondage. I was in Egypt, so to speak. I was under the slave master of the enemy, the devil in this case. And as a result, Jesus set me free. And I need to remember that, because if I forget what God has done for me, then I will stop praising Him. I will stop thanking Him. Now, the Bible teaches us that God gives breath, He gives ability, He provides, He helps us in every area. And these things are critically important because God is our sustainer of life. So in the Bible, when you see references to Egypt all the time, God says, don't forget, remember, remember, because I have to be mindful of where I have been. Now, I know that some of you have been in some difficult situations. Maybe you're in them right now. Maybe you've been delivered out of Egypt's land, so to speak. Maybe you've been set free from the captivity that you've been in before. And maybe because of something in your life, you've slipped back into that old lifestyle. Well, let me encourage you to come out of Egypt again. God can bring you out again. You see, the salvation aspect is a very critical thing for us. I mean, we're saved by the grace of God, but we're thankful by the memory of what God has done for us. Let me ask you, are you grateful for what God's done for you? Do you remember where you were without God? Do you think and consider in your mind that if it were not for God who is on my side, what would I do? Well, folks, these are the blessings that God wants to provide for us. But in order to do that, I not only have to know where I am, I have to know where I've been and where God has brought me from. So today is a day of victory. Today is a day of challenge. Don't forget where you are. Never forget the blessings of today. But folks, never forget where you came from, because it is the strength of where you are and the fact of where you came from to the victory to where you're going. So keep these things in mind, and God will bless you for it. You have a great day. God bless you. We love you, and goodbye.